Hello, sailors and seafarers. My name is Devious Guy, and welcome back to Final Fantasy IX, where, as I said at the end of the previous video, I spent some time off camera grinding a little bit, without, fortunately, getting people's levels far too high up. But I've gotten a little bit of a grind, and I've gotten, like, the people who haven't had a chance to be in the party for a while have now had their abilities and sort of the new equipment that was available to them leveled up fairly decently, so that they can stand alongside the rest of the party without too much trouble. And so now it's time to start in on a truly enormous amount of extra content that's here that we can just go pursue Kuja right away, but why would we when there are so many other options available? For example, a whole new Q's marsh has opened up to us. Which, like, I've used that little hack to catch as many frogs as I need, so I'm not gonna abuse that any further, but that one exists down here in the lower southwestern part of the map. Besides that, though, we also have a few other places we can go. Oh, hey! A gimme cat. So, the gimme cat says, give me a diamond. Don't do that, ever. Like, no, it's a very terrible, bad idea to give the gimme cat a diamond, but, it can also be a bad idea to attack it. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have done that with Sedan, honestly. I've also picked up a couple of new abilities for Quina, by the way. Quina now has Bad Breath, which is the best status change application thing in the game. And it can really, screw with certain enemies. And in some ways, it's completely overpowered. I should probably stop attacking with Freya, because that thing just absorbs ice. Oh, trance. Well, not a convenient time for that sedan, but okay. Nope, it's dead. Yeah, the gimme cat basically casts Meteor when you attack it, and it gets mad. And as you can see, like, it gives a lot of money, but other than that, there's not much point in fighting it. But yeah, the reason you shouldn't give it a diamond is because it's not part of the friendly monsters quest. And diamonds are in really short supply. Like, you do not want to spend diamonds on things that you don't need to spend diamonds on. So, first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go back to Alexandria, which is here. And welcome to Alexandria. It's still here. It's not been destroyed fully or anything. It just took a lot of damage. So, let's go see how things are. I have no idea how to even begin. This is gonna be one heck of a cleanup job. I'm gonna write a book about the rebuilding of Alexandria. You may remember Laudo had ambitions of being an author. I want to get the tower fixed as soon as possible. I get my daily exercise there. The Knights of Pluto did a great job evacuating the citizens. We managed to come out of this with very few casualties. Because, of course, we gave the correct orders. I'd like to start by rebuilding the kitchen. Can't say I blame you, buddy. Can't say I blame you. But yeah, the castle is basically inaccessible. There's a topaz, which is good for garnet. And for Ico too, I think. And some gil. That's nice. I wonder if Princess Garnet will return to Alexandria? Well, she's here right now, but, you know, I sucked up the best shop I could. Let's see. Anything here that I don't have at least 2 of? No, I think I'm good. Everybody gather out! It's time for the Reconstruction Committee meeting! We will decide what to put in the reconstruction petition. A majority vote will determine the policy to be submitted. Hey, look, now that the Queen is gone, they've instituted a democracy. Isn't that nice? Rebuild a bar, another rounds of school. I want to join the Knights of Pluto. Boy, we're full of ideas, aren't we? Let's take a vote tomorrow. Really should form a committee to decide how to form a committee, which would form a committee about, you know, forming a committee. What do you mean there's no room? I'm sorry. Oh, and that makes everything better? We made a reservation. Please wait. How many nights will you be staying? Well, let's see. We're gonna stay 3 nights. I understand. Please wait 1 moment. Thank you for waiting. A room will be available later this evening. How's that? Later tonight, huh? Of course, we'd be offering a 20% discount for your inconvenience. Okay, agreed. Thank you. Would you please sign in here? Wow, the kid's a great businessman. I thought you might get mad again. I can't wait to see that boy grow up and become the master of this inn. Sorry, we don't have any vacancies. I'm starting to get the feeling that the only thing that guy can say is no vacancies. Hippolyte is growing up to be such a great boy. Which is another, like, little bit of character development. I'd endure any hardship to join the Knights of Pluto. In the sense that, like, we saw Hippolyte earlier, where he was just kind of a careless kid who only really cared about, you know, playing cards and lounging around. And an amethyst, also great for garnet. Yes, the sinuous Cerebral sword was the symbol of this shit. You hear it now. They also have a synthesist here, but I don't think he does anything new either. Nope. I do declare that Lau's too big for his britches. What in tarnation are we supposed to do? What is this tiny theater? This place is unworthy of my talent. We need more actors to stage a show. Ah, Lowell. You inconsiderate fop. Nothing lying around here for me to pick up? No? Okay. I can't sleep at night. The attack was so terrifying. Yeah, I can't say I blame you, old lady. He's handsome, but he's not exactly Mr. Personality. To have the chance to meet a pretty flower like you in a destroyed city, oh, I'm the luckiest guy in the world. The water's quite dirty in here. I can't even see any fish swimming in there. Feeding the fish was my favorite pastime. The city was completely destroyed by the time I came back. They must have known I was away. Can someone tell me how to keep track of my kitty mittens? Yeah. I'd put a bell around his neck, but, you know. Hello, Moogle. No mail, okay. Maybe something up in the bell? Oh, no. No. There's no bell prize. Oh, I'm too pleased with myself. I can hammer nails with my frying pan. You idiot! You call yourself a chef? Treat the tools of your trade with more respect. But the city needs to be rebuilt. We all have a place in life, buddy. Yours is to cook delicious food for the people in this city. He has a point. I can't believe the city got destroyed right before our honeymoon. He always has bad timing. Oof, ouch, oh boy. Rough one, buddy. Such bad luck. I just moved here from Lindblom. This is awful. Our shower is broken. I feel so yucky. Yeah, you should, kid. Maybe Grandma would have finished Ilya's new dress if I didn't demand food all the time. I was almost finished with Ilya's clothes. Who cares if I don't have new clothes? As long as my family is still alive. And there's the resolution to that little tiny, minuscule plot line of the grandmother trying to make a new dress for the girl. Let's see. From Alexandria up here, do we get access to anything else? I'm trying to search my memory, but I don't think we do. But yeah, Alexandria endures, and so does its people. Albeit they have some rebuilding to do. And I think we've picked up most of what's here. Ah, but there's an opal too. Just gemstones lying about everywhere. Excellent. And off we go again. Now, we've got some letters to deliver, I think. Here we go. Now, notice that last time we were here, there were only one baby Moogle running around. Now there's two. Hey, extension. Nice. And the more Kupo nuts you deliver indeed, the more Moogles will be running around, because, well, I guess the Kupo nut energizes. Energizes the gentleman. Well, it turns out I was wrong. I don't actually have any letters to deliver, which, you know, I really hope that that means that I've delivered all of them correctly and that I haven't missed out on, like, one or some silly thing like that. But for the moment, what that means is that we can go shopping a little bit. Because there is a town available somewhere around here called Estogaza, which we just need to find. It's not that one, is it? We might as well also grab ourselves on Chocobo while we're at it. Just to ease the thing a little bit, because that's not... Oh no, there it is. That's Estogaza.
I saw it! I saw the big ship fly! Never seen you here before.
Oh, so you're here to see the Shimmering Island too, eh? Well, I wasn't, but now I am. It's so cold.
I come from Lindblom.
Sometimes we meet here secretly. Hi, did you come to see the Shimmering Island too?
What do you want with Lisa?
Well, by chance.
Oh.
Shimmering Island is the path of souls, you know.
Welcome to Estogaza. The stars are the source of all life. We receive life from the stars and live our lives with them. This is the only place holy enough to worship the path of souls, the way of the Shimmering Island. Would you care to rest here for 100 gilt?
Yeah, I'm gonna be fine. But I would like to shop. Lovely music here, too.
Books from long ago mentioned the path of souls.
Closed.
Gee, I wonder if perhaps that will open at some later point in the story.
No mail? Aw.
I come from Lindblom.
Yeah, we know. The glory of the Shimmering Island is...
He's the seventh in the long line of bishops.
Yeah, cool, but where's the shop? I know there's one here somewhere. Ah, there we go. Yeah.
Once in a while I see a strange ship fly overhead. Yeah, it says we're here to see the path of souls, but I didn't see it anywhere.
Young man, don't you think the bishop is a right fine man? Not really, but I don't care. Okay, mithril swords. I know I need a certain number of those by the end of the game. In order to, like, for synthesis and stuff. I don't know how many, so I'm just gonna grab 10 and hope. But yeah, they have, like, all of the mithril stuff here. Like, all of it. Let's see. There we go. Wing edge. That's a throwing weapon for Amaranth. And it's just convenient to already know where Estogaza is, because we will need to visit it eventually. Anyway, hello, Chocobo. And there's another reason to be here as well, which is to pick up the Chocobo and go off looking for a new place to dig up chocographs. Okay, Chocobo Lagoon, Chocobo Lagoon. Where art thou? Ooh, that's not great. Okay, and it's extra not great, because, as you might see... No, thank God, okay. Okay, Odin, please hit them with that, because otherwise we get in trouble. Not great. Yeah, this is gonna hurt. Yeah. Please just let Sedan get a turn. Let him have a move. Okay, we live. We live. Barely. Barely we live. Not good. Not great. Super bad. So the thing I'm here looking for... I'm trying to find Chocobo tracks so I can summon my dear Chocobo. And hopefully, you know, not get completely shit-canned by dragons. Okay, back on the boat. Back on the boat, I think. Yes, back on the boat. Boat is good. No enemies on the boat. What we need is Chocobo tracks. Somewhere... Ah, there they are. There they are. Isn't that lovely? There we go. And with that Chocobo, we can now run south. Around that terrible island. Other way around. We can run around the island and enter the Chocobo's Lagoon.
Who's that Chocobo? Kaboom! And where's Choco?
Well, I'm not sure what happened, but he's definitely Choco.
You're right, Kaboom. But why? Oh! Legend was true, Kaboom. I'll tell you a secret. I'm looking for paradise on Earth. Only chosen Chocobos can evolve and lead their masters to that paradise, Kaboom! Let's evolve Chocobos so we can go to paradise, Kaboom!
What are you doing here, Mean?
I did some research and wound up here, Kaboom! There's holy light similar to that of the forest. I know we can find chocographs here, Kaboom! Let's dig around some more, Kaboom! It's tougher to dig in the bottom of the lagoon than it is in the forest.
We can only dig if in the shallow parts. Choco doesn't like to go in deep water.
So the area is limited, Kaboom! Okay, so make it half time, half price.
Just make it double time. 10 times, just much more time, not less. But yes, welcome to Chocobo Lagoon. Choco, as you can see, is not enthusiastic about going into the deep water. So we'll just have to dig up what we can right here. Which is gonna take a while. So I'll be back once I'm done digging up everything.
1 hour later.
Okay, I have dug up everything. All of the chocographs, all of the little treasure hunting maps have been dug up now. So now, first things we're going to do, we're going to go back to our ship. And then we're going to use that ship to sail north, and then we'll start digging them up. And I'm going to leave it to Future Skyne to cut together this kind of thing into something like a montage. Just so it doesn't take 10 billion years. Ta-da! Echo screens, high potions, tents, and a theater ship card that I don't need. But I still want them because it counts towards completion. It's somewhere around here. Aha! Giselle Green's Ether, High Potion, and Dragon's Claws for Amaranth. Okay, should be somewhere around here. Aha! 37 potions, 6 magic tags, 1 shield armor, and 8 Gaia gear. Quite powerful equipment for this point in the game, actually. What a mysterious shadow on the water. Wonder what that could mean. Yes, yes! Softs, ethers, feather boots, and an Enkai armlet. Okay, this should be somewhere... Aha! And here's an important one. Strange smoke appeared. Getting sleepy. We found our way back here. Here comes the big lad. Wanderer, we await your return. Choco, you now have the ability to climb mountains. You are heading towards your homeland. Hurry home. And yet another change to our Chocobo. Now we have the mountaineering ability. While, of course, retaining the ability to run in water, thankfully. But now, we can do this. Whee! La 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 la. La 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 la. Ba 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 da 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 da. Now, the mountain ability is going to allow us to get to the last chocograph that we've got right now, which is Uncultivated Land, which is in here somewhere near Evil Forest, I believe. Let's see. Aha! Ah, there it was. Antidotes, Jade Armlet, some wing edges, and a cargo ship card. Now, besides that, though... I do believe having the mountain ability allows us to do some other stuff as well. Oh, yeah, actually, because getting a new ability for Choco means he can dig up new chocographs as well now. And I think there might be a few.
You're flaming red now, Kaboom!
I think there might be a few of those available here, actually.
A few moments later.
What's this dead pepper?
Can I see, Kaboom? This is super spicy pepper, Kaboom! It was Press's special seasoning long, long ago. The mist wiped out the plant that grows these peppers, though. You should keep it, Kaboom! It might come in handy.
Indeed it will. I'll be back once I'm done digging up chocographs again.
Approximately 10 hours later.
And we're back. So, I've dug up a few more chocographs, the ones that were available, and now we're gonna go hunt for them. One of them should be here somewhere. In, like, the bowl of where a bunch of mountains meet up. Which I think is, like, over here or something. It's somewhere near Dali, anyway. So it's probably that mountain range right there. Yes. Aha! Ether, Elixir, Wing Edges, and a High Mage Staff for Vivi. Cool. Now, where else can we go? I mean, this looks right, doesn't it? Yeah. Definitely does. Ah, I see. Maybe up here? Aha! Oh. Well, that was fast. I didn't remember that it happened that fast. Time for another Chocobo ability. Wanderer, we await your return. Choco, you now have the ability to cross oceans. You're getting close to your homeland. And now Choco truly becomes a force to be reckoned with as a piece of transportation, because now we don't need the ship anymore. He can pretty much take us anywhere and everywhere that we would want to go right now. And where I would like to go first is to the Chocobo Forest, because I believe there's like a non-zero chance that I'll be able to dig up some more Chocographs now that I have the ocean ability.
2,000 years later.
And we're back. That was a hell of a lot of Chocobo hot and cold, but there we go. We have found the Cold Lagoon treasure. 11 Paradots, 9 Opals, 15 Sapphires, and 19 Topazes. That's gonna do a lot to buff up the summoning. And then the next one should be somewhere in the neighborhood of here. Oh, come on, you're here somewhere. Aha! Found it! Oh, about time, Jesus. What's even in here? 27 ore, a light robe. Oh. Well, oh! Oh, well now. The Whale Whisker and an Alexander card. The Whale Whisker... Well, in order to explain that, I'm gonna have to... The Whale Whisker is, it's Garnet's ultimate weapon. It's the most powerful one that she can have, and it's the one that teaches her Curaga. So that's nice. At least I believe it's the most powerful one. And therein you see the tremendous power of digging up Chocographs and spending... Like, you're only going to see a fraction of it, but it truly took me like an hour and a half at the very least, with the speed-up option, to find all the treasures and actually do the thing. Now, I said earlier that because Choco now has the ocean ability, we don't need the ship anymore. That's not strictly true. We still do need the ship, because it's the only place we can go to change our party right now, which is, you know, it's a fairly important thing to be able to do. But now, good grief, having done all of that Chocobo stuff... Wait, no, there's actually one thing that we haven't... So, now that we have access to dead peppers, we also have access to... Whoop, not going into the volcano is not what we have access to. We also have access to a certain kind of treasure that's called a mountain crack. Which is you run around searching the sides of the mountains for, aha, little cracks in them. They look weird, don't they? Let's feed Choco a dead pepper and see what happens. If I just aim in the right direction. There we go. Found a treasure in the hole. 41 lapis lazuli. A Rosetta ring and a Protect ring and an airship card. Very nice. Now, there's a few more of those, but I think they're all inaccessible to me right now. So we'll leave those for later. Oh no, wait, there's still some available. There's dive spots as well. Oh boy. Okay, I'm just gonna consult a guide for these because they're otherwise really difficult to find. So, scattered around the world map are these little bubble spots, much like the cracks in the walls in the mountain. If you feed him a dead pepper, he will dive down and find some treasure for you. Ooh, Genji gloves. Nice. Now, here's an interesting one. Something at the bottom of the ledge in the ocean looks like foam. Maybe I can get there on a chocobo. You can just go into Quan's dwelling. Use a det pepper. Or Topaz a tiger racket. Ooh, tiger racket. Nice. And the red rose card. Oh, I get it now. And that's frankly the easy way to obtain. You can also just go to the place where it is on the world map and then just find it and do it that way. But this is when it's more fun. Plus, it's a little bit of a callback to something we found previously. Dun, 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 dun. Det pepper, go and find some treasure now. Straw hat, pearl armlet, a Lola t-shirt, sandals. Oh! Oh, okay. Yeah, those are some special items. It's a full set of armor that has zero defense of any, like, zero defense. It doesn't teach you any abilities. It is functionally completely freaking useless. It's a complete gimmick item. It's just there for fun. You're not actually supposed to use it for anything. I think maybe some people use it for challenge runs and stuff like that, but it's not good in any sense of the word. Now, there should be one around the edge of the map here. Yes. Let's have a look at that. Aha. Potions, high potions, ethers, and elixirs. Nice. Now, I believe there's one more dive spot left, but it's not accessible yet. I don't think it appears until Disc 4, and we're still on Disc 3. Anyway, besides the whale whisker, which is the ultimate rod, like the ultimate staff for Garnet, we've now also got the ultimate racket, which is the tiger racket, but that the ability it teaches can only be learned by Aiko. So that's nice. We've also got a bunch of rather powerful equipment. We found the light robe, which if you take a look at its defensive stats compared to what Garnet was wearing, yeah, this is a fairly late game item. And as such, we will not be abusing it. We'll just leave it in our inventory until it's, like, appropriate to put it on. We also got the shield armor, which is very powerful. We've also got the shield armor here, which is quite powerful because it reduces fire, ice, and thunder damage by 50%, which makes it extremely good against elemental enemies of various kinds. I was hoping the Genji gloves would have more than high tide on them, but oh well. Now, the last thing that we're going to do is something... Well, there's a couple of things, but there's one thing I consider absolutely essential that we get, and those are the thief gloves, which we can obtain in Trino by way of the auction house. I also want to go to Southgate again. Specifically, I want to go to one particular side of Southgate. Hold it right there. What's the purpose of your visit? Oh, you have a gate pass. Sorry about that. Remember this place? This is where Garnet and Steiner came through 1,000,000 years ago. I can't believe Bergmaya stopped. We just finished fixing the gate. The Bergmaya stopped moving because the mist cleared. There's nothing for me to do here, but there's no way for me to go back to Limblum. I hope Regent Sid builds his new airship soon. The sun feels great. You may remember this guy was very lazy and really tired of working, so he's probably quite happy. And there's the elixir card, in case you want it. I don't think there's anything else around. But again, it's just nice to kind of... Southgate is a big place. It's a mountain, actually. You can check the board over there to see where you are. No mail from Grimo, but it's kind of fun to just, like, check in with people. Sorry, Bergmaya's not operational. Everything runs on a mist engine. I'm glad the mist is gone, but it's certainly inconvenient. And I believe there is another part of the gate over on the Alexandria side, down here. We can find an elixir. And an elixir, and I don't know what else. Hey, some money. All of which is very nice. But that's here, and this is where Moscow went, after Evil Forest. And now, we can go to Trino, which is which direction? But yeah, as you can tell, this is where the game really opens up to you. Like, this is the first time we get to fully define our own party. It's the first time we really have free reign over the world map, especially if you go and get the ocean-going Chocobo. Then you can really, like, start to move around. Promise string, thief gloves. Excellent. I'm just going to buy all of that. Rat tail. Let me just see. I'm going to consult my list of costs at the auction house again to make this a little bit easier. Rat tail goes for... Thank you. The lovely, 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 wonderful, absolutely beautiful, magnificent thing about the thief gloves there is that they teach you Master Thief. Now, remember how stealing works in this game. We have Bandit, which means that steal will never miss. Like, it's always going to hit its target, as it were. But that, unfortunately, doesn't necessarily mean that we steal anything when we hit, air quotes, with steal. Master Thief allows it to become a lot easier to steal the rare items in the rare slots. Like the ones that, like, when you steal, is like, oh, couldn't steal over and over again. Master Thief helps with that. It helps a bunch. Which should hopefully make it, like, less extremely frustrating to try and steal things with Sedan. And now, finally, we can head back to the ship and progress the actual story. Just using a Chocobo to make it easier to get over. Do I have Vivi in my party? Yes, good.
Looks like nobody's here.
Where did they go?
I'm gonna go look around.
Eerie, isn't it?
Where is everyone?
They went away with Kuja. 2 other guys stayed behind. They're probably at the Chocobo shack.
Why? Why did they go with them?
They learned about our lifespan. We can only live for a given amount of time. Kuja said he knew how to extend our lifespans, so everyone followed him.
He's lying. I bet he's lying. Look what he's done to us. He's been using us, treating us like puppets.
Maybe we are just puppets, created to serve humans. Come on, that's nonsense.
Where did they go?
I can't tell you that. I can't betray them.
Then why didn't you go with them? You said the other two guys at the Chocobo shack, right?
Vivi? Probably because he has a sense of, first of all, that Kuja's lying. And also what it means to try to extend your life indefinitely.
Hello? Is anyone there?
Vivi?
Please, open the door.
Huh?
It's born!
Huh? Oh.
Wait!
Finally. Finally.
Hooray!
Hooray!
I still can't believe it.
Yeah.
I don't understand. Why are you here?
We're here to look after the Chocobo.
At first, we were gonna go with everyone, but someone had to stay behind and look after the Chocobo egg, so we stayed.
We kept the egg nice and warm by putting a lot of hay over it.
I can't wait to show him to everyone.
They're gonna be so happy.
We have to come up with a name.
Hey, what's happening to me? I feel strange.
Me too.
Crying with happiness.
You stayed behind because you were worried about the Chocobo egg.
I don't know. I wanted to follow Kuja because I was so scared of dying. But I couldn't. I felt like I was leaving something important behind.
I want to ask you something.
What is it?
Am I gonna stop pretty soon too?
I don't know. Kuja said the prototype built before us would last longer.
But I am gonna stop eventually. I was really confused when my grandpa died. He told me, Vivi, no need be sad. So I told myself I can't be sad. That's why I felt confused again when I heard everyone was stopping around here. I didn't know what to do or what to feel. But when I saw Dagger crying when her mom died, I wasn't confused anymore. I was sad. If I were just a puppet, I would never have felt that way. Mr. 288, we aren't puppets. I know we aren't. I hate him. I hate Kuja! He's turning everyone into puppets just to kill people! If it weren't for him, I know everyone would understand someday. It's not fair.
Vivi. Kuja's secret palace is on the eastern side of this continent. It's buried under quicksand. You'll need a ship to get there.
Thanks.
I hope we can become strong like you someday. You see the change in Vivi, right? You see how, like, this little kid who used to be terrified of opening his mouth or saying anything or speaking up or expressing his feelings or doing anything or going anywhere. Look at him now. Not just, coming into his own as a more confident person, but also becoming a leader to an extent. Not an official lead, not a mayor or anything, but the other mages do look to him, as you saw with Mr. 288 there, for moral clarity, which he has because, well, he's had longer to attain it.
Vivi has so much on his mind. Unlike me, he's fighting so hard. I thought I would change after I met Sedan. Once I acceded to the throne, I knew I had to change. But nothing has changed. I'm so helpless. Ow! Dagger, were you listening too? That crybaby sure has come a long way, don't you think? Dagger? Are you alright?
Don't worry too much. Vivi has his own way of dealing with things, and you have yours. Come on, cheer up. We'll beat Kuja, and you'll get your voice back in no time. Sit down. Is something wrong? Okay, let's get going.
Mr. 288 said Kuja's palace is buried under quicksand, right?
Yeah, we're taking the ship to the eastern side of the continent to get there. Oops, didn't mean to go in there. Oh well. I don't think there's anything up here, really. Oh, no, wait, there is. There's a black belt. Huh. He's so cute. Look at him. He's adorable. And so we have our destination, Kuja's secret palace on the western side of this continent. Now, Mr. 288 said that you'd need a ship to get there. Sorta. You can also just, like, run over all of the mountains with a mountain chocobo. But we'll leave that, I think, for the next episode. Because, well, I have no idea how much this is going to cut together into. Once I edit down all of the footage of me playing Chocobo hot and cold for God knows how long, and running around chasing down all the treasures. It could be a very long or a very short episode, I have no idea, but either way, if you have enjoyed the end product that you're watching right now, feel free to hit the like, comment, and or subscribe buttons down below, because of algorithm stuff, good, because, you know, that stuff. And come back for more Final Fantasy IX later on. I also have a Patreon and merchandise store and a chip jar. You can use them if you want to, and if not, that's fine as well. There's also memberships available on this channel for $1 a month if you want. If you have some pocket change, and you don't mind me having it to help me afford to sit at my computer and keep making these things. Outside of that, thank you very much for watching. Remember to wash your hands, and please have solidarity with those who are marching against the grotesque police violence and brutality that's happening in the United States. Just because the media isn't reporting on it so much anymore doesn't mean it stopped happening at all.